In this episode of a Star Trek Attack Wing Tuesday, we're going to be going over the independent faction pack of Motley Fleet. So in this faction pack, you get a Andorian cruiser, you get a Dauntless class ship, which broke when I pulled it out of the plastic, a Vidiian cruiser, which is once again mounted backwards. This is actually the front of the cruiser. And you have a Maquis Raider. So the Maquis Raider is probably the most boring. It's just basically silver with a couple blue highlights. Nothing too exciting about that. The Andorian cruiser is even less exciting with just silver paint. But it still looks okay. And then we have the Dauntless, which isn't too bad looking actually. It's got a lot of details on it. Decent warp nacelles. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. New pegs seem to be hard to use. I had that problem when I was trying to put these ships together. Gotta put this thing back together too. And the Vidiian ship has some like brownish and off gold, and some gold highlights and accents on the bronzish brown on the bronzish ship. This one actually looks pretty good. Yeah, it turned out pretty well. It's a pretty big ship for a small base too, so I don't know why they put it on a small base. Let's take a look at the ships real quick. So we have the the Oingon Maquis Raider 2333, standard Maquis Raider for only 18 points now. You may equip the inertial dampener and inertial compensators upgrade to the ship for free and without requiring an upgrade slot. Of course, we'll get to that. When attacking, if the defending ship is hit, place an Ox token beside the defending ship. That's a pretty good ability. You can get some decent torpedoes or something. It's got Wisman slots, so you can get some new torpedoes on there. And this is very important to note that you got to remember that now that independent in the rule set 2.0 includes both Ferengi and Kazon ships. So you can have access to your Ferengi torpedoes on this ship without paying any faction penalty. Yeah, so that's not a bad little ability. Not bad at all. It's got your standard Federation action bar. Generic version, of course, just loses one shield and all abilities. 13 points though, that's pretty cheap. And the maneuver dial is pretty good with 2 sharp turns being white and the only red maneuver being a 3 come about. But it's slow at only speed 4. Vidiian starship, the Harvester Prime. Combat phase. Disable any number of active shields on this ship and target an opposing ship with a range 1 to 3. Disable the same number of active shields -1 on the target ship. So you've got 3 ships on here, 3 shields, so you can disable up to 2 on a target ship. Yeah, it needs more shields for that to work, and all the plus shield cards are well, except for one. There's one plus one shield card for independence, which I used on the Alpha Hunter. For this to be really effective. But the best part is it's not an action. It's just at the start of the combat phase. You can just after everything is moved, so you know exactly where you're at. If you're in a position to use this ability without being shot too badly, might not be a bad ability to use. The fact that it's not an action, it happens after everybody's moved and done their actions, so you can decide to use it after you know where everybody is. That sounds like a pretty good deal. It's not bad. And of course, Vidiian harvesters are the Vidiian battlecruisers is 3253. This is a mere 23 points for 8 toughness. That's not too bad. And I really like that ability because of the time, only because of the timing. Because you don't have to do it in the activation phase. Here's your generic version. It's just 21 points. Only a 2-point discount. But again, it's got 7 health to it. And pretty lumbering ship with 3 turns being red and a 3 come about. I like that ability. So then we have USS Dauntless. 2245, so 9 health. You definitely need some weapons, but only has tech slots. No crew, no weapons, just tech. You may equip a crew upgrade as the captain of the ship. If you do, it counts as a captain instead of a crew upgrade. Its captain skill is its printed SP cost +3. You may not equip an admiral card to this ship. So that's some interesting things you could do. Say you got a crew guy that adds a weapon slot, or adds a crew slot, like what's his name? Pike, Christopher Pike from the original starter set, or the original Enterprise. He has a crew slot, so you put him. Well, he's a captain though. There's a Riker crew that adds a crew slot, so you could do that. So, and then captain skill is printed SP. So you got a 3-cost crew becomes captain 6. Or I think the most expensive crews are 5, so you go up to 8. So, again, it's meant to be a trick ship, so it's not really a combat vessel. Generic version is 20. It's got an interesting maneuver dial. No come about, but it is speed 5, so it's pretty fast. And lastly, let's look at the Andorian starship. Tello's battlecruiser. I don't know why they couldn't just give it a name. 3143, so that's pretty good for the Enterprise era. When a friendly ship is within range 1 is defending, that friendly ship may roll +1 defense die if that friendly ship is an Andorian cruiser. It may also convert 1 blank into 1 evade. If the attacking ship is a Xindi ship or Vulcan ship. Oh yeah, if the attacking ship is a Vulcan ship, that friendly ship may also add 1 evade result. So this is a fleet support ship. So if you've got a few battle cruisers around, you could use this ability. And so it may only be once per turn, but it's definitely a Enterprise era type ship. 21 points. Generic is 18 points. And fairly limited maneuver dial, 3 turns of red and a 3 come about. Of course, it comes with a mission, which is Tensions Rise. Let's take a look at some of the cards. So we have Arturus from the Dauntless, Captain. You may not equip an admiral to this ship, so even if you use him on something else, you still can't use an admiral. Setup: select the captain card with printing costs 4 or less. Arturus has the ability to that captain card this game. That's pretty cool. 4 points though, so for a 6 captain skill. Motura action: discard this card on a target and opposing ship. Discard 1 crew upgrade equipped to the target ship. Crew upgrade equipped to this target ship. The ship may perform a maneuver on a style with speed 3 or less. If it does, it cannot attack this game round. That's an interesting action, to say the least. Enhanced phaser. So this is for a 2 or less primary weapon. After the ship attacks with its primary weapon, the ship may make an attack with its primary weapon targeting a different opposing ship in its primary firing arc. So, but it's only for ships with a primary weapon 2 or less. Repurpose cargo hold, 1 per ship. This card counts as a crew upgrade, tech upgrade, or weapons upgrade, and then you add 1 tech or weapon to the ship's upgrade bar. So this basically just converts, for 2 points, you convert your slots around. You can convert 1 slot into a tech into a weapon into a tech, or a crew into a weapon or tech. And that could be very useful, for sure, especially with captured card where the ship becomes independent. Vidiian Captain, 4 for 3 points with an elite talent. Planning phase: target an opposing ship. Disable 1 crew upgrade equipped to the target ship at range 1. That's pretty cool. If you get close, you just disable 1 opposing crew. No restrictions, no shields to worry about. Just you disable a crew. It's the beginning of the planning phase. That's not too bad. Tiro and I'm going to say that. Planning phase: target a crew upgrade equipped to an opposing ship, range 1 to 2. Place 1 time token on that target upgrade ship. So it basically becomes disabled for a turn. In phase: target a crew upgrade with a time token on it equipped to opposing ship, and add 1 time token to the target crew upgrade instead of removing 1. instead of removing one. So, wow. So this doesn't keep the same number, it actually goes up one. It's only for crew. It'd be nice if it did it for weapons too, but interesting card. It says an elite talent for 1 point, Vidiian sodality. I don't know what that word means. May only be equipped to Vidiian captain. When this ship or a card equipped to it disables or discards a crew upgrade equipped to an opposing ship, place 1 token on this mission token on this card. When an independent crew upgrade or captain equipped to this ship would be discarded, you may discard 1 mission token on this card instead. So this is definitely a combo card where you disable, you do something to a crew on another ship and you protect yours, so you can get cumulative there. Enhanced shield emitters. Oh, here we go. This is for the Andorians. Now, unfortunately, it's only Andorian. If you could put this on the Vidiian battlecruiser, that would be cool. Increase the ship's shield value by 2. You may flip 2 additional disabled shield tokens on the ship to their active sides. And in phase, you may repair 1 shield on the ship. Wow, that's a lot of abilities. This is, I mean, it's 5 points for tech, but you get 2 shield out of it. You can, if you disable shields for an ability, you can re-enable them at the beginning of the combat phase, and every turn you just repair 1 shield. Yeah, for 5 points, that's worth 5 points. Totally, that is totally a good card. Repurpose cargo, a second one of these actually. That's nice. Ah, here we go. Finally, Thomas Riker. You do not play a faction penalty when equipping this card to a Federation ship in phase. This ship may perform maneuver on its dial with a speed 2 or less. That's not a bad ability. I prefer you be able to steal a ship. But anyway, 4 points for a 6 captain that can do an extra maneuver each turn for free. And that's not bad. But we finally have Thomas Riker in the game, which is really cool. Maquis Tactics is an elite talent for 5 points. After attacking, the ship may perform a 1 maneuver. 1 straight or 1 bank. And it's limited to Maquis Raiders. It's 5 points. That seems a little overpriced for what that does. Michael Jonas, planning phase. Place 2 time tokens on this card. Target an opposing ship. The target ship cannot perform a maneuver or the speed greater than 2 this game round. If you're in within range 1 to 2, you're probably not going to worry about that. But I gotta admit, that's one of my favorite tactics in this game, is to fly up, get a fast ship, fly up close, survive a round, and then fly past them and shoot with a 360 weapon. I do that all the time with the Voyager, because it's speed 6, so I run up, I get within range, and then I speed 6 to the other side and hit them with a 360 weapon. This would be a little thorn in my side. Okay, so here's something for the Dauntless. Particle synthesis. When defending, before the roll a dice attack step, you may roll exactly 1 defense die that cannot be re-rolled or modified. If you roll blank, the attacking ship must choose a new legal target for the attack. If no other target can be chosen, the attack is cancelled and this card must be discarded. It's interesting. Just, you're not going to attack me. On a blank, too. So that's a 50-50 on that. Tara, Andorian battlecruiser only. Action, remove this card from play and target an opposing ship. Discard a captain card or admiral card equipped to the target ship. Wow, for 5 points. It is an action, though. But, yeah, and it is removed from play, so you can't bring it back. There are abilities and captains that will bring back, especially like the Fergie guy that uses Latinum to bring back crew. It's removed from play, so it cannot be brought back. But it discards a captain or admiral card at range 1 for 5 points. That could be quite annoying. But again, it's Andorian cruiser only, which kind of sucks. So, second enhanced phasers. I like they're including multiple cards. Multiples of the 1 per ship cards. Class 4 cloaking device, Maquis Raider only. Action, place 2 time tokens on this card. Perform a cloak action and a free action, even if it's not on the ship action bar. This ship may perform a sensory echo action as a free action, even if it's not on its action bar. So you can cloak and sensory echo the same turn, but you can't sensory echo in subsequent turns, from the way I'm reading this. 4 points. Again, Maquis Raider only, unfortunately. Hypothermic charge. I love this card. It didn't really change the price of it though. Place 2 time tokens on this card. Oh, they change it to time tokens though. That's awesome. And targets an opposing ship. All damage inflicted by this attack ignores the defending ship's shields. If the ship has no active shields, you may reroll any number of attack dice. I love ignore shields cards. And this one is the bomb. I think I like to see there's only 3 attack dice, so you really need to have some abilities to bump this up. If you can get it to 4 or 5 attack dice with the battle stations, and it's not a disable, it doesn't require a target lock. That's just awesome. This is a way better upgraded version of hypothermic charge than the previous one. That's nice. And it's definitely, again, it's Vidiian only, which is fine for this particular card, and it really needs to be. I think this can be exploited. I've always wanted to try the Vidiian stuff out, because it's hypothermic charges. But you got to be able to have some way to boost the attack dice. Andorian Imperial Guard. No restrictions on this one as far as the ship. May only be put to Thylak Shran or an Andorian captain. When attacking with an independent weapon upgrade, place 2 time tokens on this card. This ship rolls additional attack dice. This attack equals the number of time tokens on the upgrade being used. Well, you just got to put an Andorian captain on the Vidiian ship. And here you go. When attacking with an independent weapon upgrade, place 2 time tokens, and you get additional attack dice. I could put an Andorian captain on a Vidiian ship. I don't have a problem with that. Telev, this counts as an Andorian captain. When the ship spends an invader battle stations token, target a friendly ship, place a time token of the same type beside the target ship. 3 points for 5 skill. I would probably take this. There's other independent captains, obviously, you can use. But yeah, or Andorian. I have to go back and look at what Shran does. But yeah, I would definitely use an Andorian Imperial Guard for 2 points with the hypothermic charges. I'd build that. Here we have inertial compensators. The ship must have an. Let's see. So it is hull 3 or less, right? Yes, hull 3 or less. The ship must have a combat maneuver on its dial to equip this card. After performing a bank or turn maneuver of the speed 2 or greater, place an ox token beside the ship. Rotate the ship 180 degrees, even if its base overlapped another ship's base. Wow, you can just turn around. Okay, this is going on the Alpha Hunter. That's pretty cool. It's only 2 points. Of course, that means you don't get a action, but that's fine. You're doing basically doing a combat anyway. If you got some way to avoid, putting that on there, sure. I would go with that on an Alpha Hunter any day of the week. Okay, so it's after the perform. So it's after performing a maneuver. So yeah, you're gonna get stuck with the Ox token. There's no way around it unless you have something like the Vulcan card that gets disabled instead of taking an Ox token. So yeah, that is the Independence faction pack of Motley Fleet. It's got some good cards in here. Nothing really game breaking, and I think being able to take a Vidiian ship with some hypothermic charges might be kind of fun if you just have it pointing the right way. Thanks for watching.